Squirrels! So hello, and welcome to another Legends of Runeterra video. My name is Chris. Today we have a very fun deck indeed. It is very stupid, but a great little synergy that, you know, sometimes you get deck ideas, sometimes they just come to me, sometimes, you know, you end up just sort of thinking, well, what champions can I pair together? And sometimes someone comments something on Reddit about this card, Earthsign Spirit Walker, and how much of a fun card it is, but it's a shame that, you know, it's kind of difficult to pull off, and it's a bit clunky. And I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards, I think, and I've tried to make it work many different times. But, you know, the people on Reddit, they were right. They were like, oh, it's clunky. It's tough to make work, particularly in Freljord. There isn't too many ways of getting plunder and also getting enough 5 attack units on the board. And then, in a flash of pure brilliance, someone might have mentioned Augment, but Augment will get you the 5 attack, and Ballistic Bot will get you the plunder trigger. And you can end up with these big ballistic bots that kind of can't attack. You know, they're decent sized units, but you can often get them up to 6, 7 attack. And it all just came together with Ballistic Bot and Earthsign Spirit Walker. You can just create these crazy boards. And I just thought, well, it has to happen. And so here is the deck. We are running literally all of the Augment cards. Armed Gearhead, Ballistic Bot, Neandroid, all of Viktor. Literally, you know, the whole package is in there. Even Trail of Evidence is in there. You know, we are going for it. We've got the Howling Abyss at the top. You know, I kind of wanted this. Let's go full fun with it. So, you know, we're going down the fun route. So we've gone for Howling Abyss as well, and a Give It All, which actually works quite well because, as I mentioned, you will get quite high power allies and potentially a couple keywords as well, including Augment, but, you know, maybe Elusive or maybe Overwhelm with Earthsign Spirit Walker, maybe even Challenger and Tough as well with Vi. Or Viktor's, you know, random keywords could also give you something pretty good as well. So Give It All kind of works with the deck generally, and I think if you wanted to play this more competitively, you'd probably just go for 3 Give It All rather than Howling Abyss. But I wanted, you know, also to show the Howling Abyss because it does create cards as well. Which obviously helps with all your Augment stuff. And if you level up Viktor, then you actually end up with, you know, cheaper champions. And it's just fun. Let's show off the Howling Abyss. And the rest of the deck is kind of, you know, normal. I mean, Trapper again works pretty well because the Yeti is both a 5 attack card and also a created card, so it's a very good synergy there. You know, we've got regular Aftershock, Mystic Shock. It's one iterative improvement. Hitting the Yeti with this is particularly good, but, you know, we might want to get an extra bot. You know, they could play something that we might want. Thermo Beam. So you kind of normal, you know, general good stuff. P and Z, somewhat. Troll Chant as well. But then this Augment package, it's so much fun when it comes off. It is absolutely insane. And yeah, with that said, let's get into some games, see how we do, because I'm excited. Zoe Lee Sin, first game, so a real test early on. We'll see what we can do. This shouldn't be too easy. Let's get rid of you. Mystic Shot, I mean, it does deal with Zoe, I suppose, so maybe I'll keep it. And the Vi, you know, you always want to keep Vi in hand, I think, most of the time. So we'll see if they do have Zoe turn 1. I think I do like Armed Gearhead here. I'll move my microphone slightly so I can see the screen better. No Zoe. Get our damage in. And then they don't really have a lot of ways of, you know, just simply removing an Armed Gearhead. So this could grow quite a bit, particularly with Ballistic Bot. Mountain Goat, we probably will just have to give them the gem because I do want to start, you know, getting the Augment off. We could have Mystic Shot that, but again, I do want to start, you know, raising the attack of these as quick as we can. So we'll just start with that now. Double Vi. Maybe not ideal, but again, Vi is an interesting one. Ooh, see, this is where you can get some nice little counters in there. Maybe he wasn't expecting that, but now we get the extra damage as well. He does still pick up the Zenith Blade. But we're putting on some pressure. Safety disengaged. Triple Vi. Not really what I was looking for, but there we are. We might see, you know, the double spell to get in that dragon. We probably will play a Vi next turn. We could see like Gem Zenith Blade. Yeah, we do. I think that's probably what they're going to go for here. Let's see. No! That is interesting, I think. Ooh, I could play you, but I think I do want to play Vi. So we'll start off with the Ignition. No need to show our hand too much here. So it does go for Goat. Okay, so now we'll go for Vi. He could Hush, but I'm going to try and challenge this Eye of the Dragon, so Hush shouldn't kill the Vi. He could have Hush Pale, but then I've got Troll Chance, so again, we should be safe from those kind of things. Goes for a gem on the Goat. That's interesting. So I'm taking you. I'll probably just go with that. Did have Hush, as I mentioned, but as I say, that won't be dealing with the Vi. We get to keep our Vi, which is nice. He will get a dragon here, and because he has this on the board, you know, I'm not rushing to kill him. Like for instance with this, I don't think there is a need to rush into it. So we do have a Thermo Beam. Not much spell mana if he does drop a Lee Sin. Now he can't drop Lee Sin. Goes for Deep Med. We might want to Thermo Beam this, depending on what exactly he does. Goes for Spell Thief, so he's looking for a Mystic Shot here, I would have thought. What would he Mystic Shot, do you think? Should I block this? I can stop that and block this potentially. Is that worth it? Get Vi back up. I guess we probably want to counter Pale here, so we'll go for this. I could also level up Vi, but maybe it is worth it. Yeah, maybe it was. Maybe I could have played one of these. We'll go for you now.
So I got a new one.
And into this and that. Guiding Touch Face, which means they shouldn't have a way of saving this after this Thermo Beam, even if he does gem it, which he does. So we should just be good here, really. You know, we can go for this. Yeah. And we could have Thermo Beamed as well. There you go. We just beat, you know, one of the best decks of the game. Easily. Braum Sorok. I assume some Scargrounds, maybe some Star Spring as well, you know, going full landmark, so we probably do want to find Aftershock, but I'll keep our two crucial endings. There is an Aftershock. This is a pretty nice hand, I think. Vi is pretty good against, you know, like Braum and Soraka. They could have Hush, they probably do, and there's second Aftershock, so that's nice as well. And it is Star Spring. I will start with Ballistic Bot. I think I'll attack first, see what they do. We might get rid of that depending on what it is, but right now, if I see Scargrounds, I'll get rid of that first, but we're going to see what goes on here first. Double Star Spring. That I actually don't think is worth getting rid of. You want to get rid of these Star Springs when they're actually close to, you know, winning the game, so we'll take our time for now. They need to find ways of actually damaging their units, which, of course, currently they have no units, and I'm hoping that Vi can help me pick them off. Find Trapper as well. He's just passing. Wow, okay. I'll start with this. Keep our options open. Deal damage. Up the Ballistic Bot here. Guiding touches his own face. Fair enough. Let's see if he does go for anything now.
I make shepherding look easy.
Okay, I guess I'll play Vi into that. it will... This is round end, yeah. This won't heal yet. And this will only do one.
Safety disengaged.
Another aftershock. I think we will go for Vi though. With the 6 attack. Am I under threat here? I guess like Hush into... Okay. That's now a 3-8. If I Thermo Beam it, he could potentially Pale and trade. If I Ignition... Is a trade that bad for me though? Aren't I just winning if we trade? If I Ignition and then go for it. 7, 8, you'll be on 6. Yeah, he can't live, so I should go for that instead. So Ignition first. Could even go for Trail potentially, but then we are at risk of not being able to deal with this. So we will just go for that. He could Hush again. But that won't kill Vi. Tis Hush. But only at 1, you know, we still should be safe. We have these aftershocks as well. They could potentially just kill that if he's not careful.
The winter's claw will purge the weak.
That is interesting.
Stories were true.
We will just take the damage from this. No real need to go in there. And now we'll do this. We could have potentially gone for Ignition Spirit Walker, but I think I prefer this. Stopping the health gain. Doing triple aftershock is pretty funny against something like this. He kind of needs to find Ember Maiden. This is why this deck kind of doesn't work, because you're very reliant on finding certain cards. So let's think here. I kind of want to go for you though, to be honest. Let's just deal. I mean, we should be good anyway, right? But I mean, I want to be, you know, I want to show off what we're trying to do here.
Let's go.
So we'll go for you. So I guess I'll take you. I think you're a bigger threat. Second Hush is a threat, I guess. And then we'll just go in.
Another path, another problem.
And he's dead, so he needs... Okay, Troll Champ. That's saving him? No. Okay. We get there. And we get to see what we're doing here with Ballistic Bot Ursine. We did it. Okay, this is one of the more tricky. Any aggro matchup is somewhat tricky. But this is an okay hand for potentially dealing with them. This is kind of, you know, it's kind of aggro, right? Like, it's not like super aggro. It's an Overwhelm deck, for those of you who aren't aware. So it's not like the most aggressive deck in the game, but it's an aggro deck, I'd say.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Hopefully we can find the Yeti for turn 4, because that would be really nice. Aftershock. Interesting. I think I'm going to Mystic Shot this. Elixir of Iron would be an interesting inclusion. Mystic Shot, like that's probably the best thing it's hitting. We also do want to be kind of ending the game ourselves here. And of course, by Mystic Shotting that there, we stopped both the Sejuani level up and the potential Darius level up. See a Death's Hand. Gearhead. That's fine with me. you know, we have a decent block on this precious pet. We'll see what comes out. Iron Ballista. Guess I could just block that though. I could see what we get from this first. That's pretty nice. Yeah, we'll just go for this. Fire's already up to 7. We'll just block it. Take 1 damage, but that shouldn't be too big a problem. We can go for Vi now. Ooh, interesting. But I'm just gonna go Vi, I think.
This my way.
I mean, 7 damage is 7 damage. I can't really say no. Interesting he didn't play that anyway, because it can just block the guy. Yeah, that's strange to me. But it is what it is. So if he develops here, we'll probably go Yeti.
No one's the wiser.
As he's a nice big blocker. Could also go Ballistic Bot if he develops again, which is a good blocker for this. The Yeti can block you can block you, and if he, you know, develops again, we can block this as well.
Victory at any cost!
Goes for the attack. Doesn't attack with yeah. Well, I have a choice here, really. I could not block this. What happens if I block like this? I go down to 11. $14. But aren't I putting on pressure if I block like this and then go for this into this? Isn't he the one in trouble if I do that? Play you, and that's 2, and then I have 5 mana to Thermo Beam this. I think that's better, to be honest. Oh, I'm lost connection. Let me click block. Yeah, I think I like this best. Still not on 10.
Damn it.
Now we play you. Okay, he goes for the plunder. I'll get rid of you. And now this next turn we're going to go for... We're going to go for this. We don't have enough mana to do both, unfortunately. Well, I know what I'll be picking up.
Here's the fun part. Freeze.
Yeah, we should be good, right? How does he stop this? Yeah, we're good. Man, this deck is not that bad. It seems it should be way worse than it is, but it really isn't that bad.